In the supermarkets of the world today is headquartered inside the building. Right next door, 55 West Wacker. This style we haven't seen yet. It's the brutalist style of architecture, popularized in the 50s because concrete was cheap. Poured concrete, rough edges, very small dark windows. C.F. Murphy is your architect. It was built for an insurance company called Blue Cross Blue Shield. Now the next building, late 1980s, Irish architects named Roche and Diplo. It's a modern building. I don't want to talk about the building though, I want to talk about who's inside the building. Probably the most famous ad agency in the United States. A company called Leo Burnett. They created characters like Ronald McDonald, the Marlboro Man, Pillsbury Doughboy, Keebler Elves, and the Jolly Green Giant. Quickly off to the right, you'll see the Chicago Theater Marquee. At least the top 3 letters of it all lit up. Good spot for pictures, my friends. After dark, walk down State Street. You get a beautiful view of the marquee. Now, talking about Prohibition, green. You wanted to drink in Chicago during Prohibition, you looked for an establishment that had a green stained glass. And this place, the Jewelers Building, this neoclassical building here off to the right-hand side, they had plenty of green glass. Because up at the top, where you see that Belvedere, that dome at the top up there, there was a speakeasy called the Stratosphere Lounge. Now, this city offers a lot of gangster tours. You go on a gangster tour of Chicago, they're going to tell you that Al Capone used to drink up there. Al Capone was already vacationing outside of San Francisco by the time that speakeasy opened. Already wasn't vacationing. He was in prison at Alcatraz Island. 1928, this skinny skyscraper off to the right is completed by Riddle and Riddle. It's called Mather Tower. It's a Gothic building in between these 2 glass buildings. When the building is completed, it's the tallest building in the Windy City. It holds the title, 2 whole weeks. 2 whole weeks. 2 whole weeks. Today it's home to the River and Club Quarters Hotel. London House Hotel is right next door. Remember, where the London House is where Fort Dearborn was built in 1803. First red star on the flag. Second red star, you guys remember? Fire, exactly. I'll tell you the other 2 in just a minute. Let's talk about the Wrigley Building off to the left. Notice the clock tower up at the top. There's no numbers on that clock. There's just W's. Because it was built for a chewing gum tycoon by the name of William Wrigley Jr. Yeah. 250,000 glazed terracotta tiles cover the entire building that was completed back in 1921. It's the Beaux-Arts style of architecture again, decorated at the bottom, decorated at the top, stack of floors in between. 1922, the Chicago Tribune, they're celebrating their 75th year in business. To celebrate, they announced a building competition. They want the most beautiful office building in the world. 264 entries come in. Your winner, drum roll please. There you go. Off to the left-hand side, this is Tribune Tower. The flying buttresses. It's a neo-Gothic style building. It's absolutely beautiful. It's been converted over the past 2 years into luxury condos. You want to live there, be my guest. I hope you have a deep bank account. $750,000 the starting price to move into Tribune Tower. Hey, do this for me. This is free. You don't have to pay $750,000 for this. Walk up to the base of the Tribune Tower. There's 150 fragments from around the world embedded into the base of that building. Why? Well, the Tribune wanted everybody to know that they have coverage worldwide. So they took all these fragments from around the world and put them into their building. Fragments from the Great Wall of China, the Taj Mahal, the pyramids in Giza, towers that fell on 9/11, the Alamo. It's really cool to see for all my history fans. Go off to the right for me. Notice the building with the vertical lines that draw your eyes up. 4th tallest building in Chicago, 1,152 feet in the air. Built in 1973 by Edward Durrell Stone for the Standard Oil Company. Some would call that building the biggest architectural mistake in Chicago.